All right, let's do it. Pisces. Let me shuffle these cards a little bit because I just got done doing Aquarius. So we'll see what's going on for you guys in the month of October, Pisces. So give me a second, let me shuffle. The first reading I always do is for the Pisces that are whoever you're dealing with or involved with or thinking about. And then the second reading is going to be for the singles. The singles reading is a little bit always shorter just because it's not as big of a spread. So what is going on with Pisces right now? All right, let's do it. All right, Pisces, 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 what's going on? The Ace of Cups is your energy. There could be a newer person in your life, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also do feel like there is emotions you obviously have for somebody. Why is this here? Because the Page of Cups. I think you could be in the energy of waiting for somebody to be emotionally vulnerable towards you. This could be you too. That I'm getting it like you're wanting to open up toward this person. This could be a newer person. Clarify this Page of Cups. The Judgment. Okay. So there is something that I feel like you've been looking at that's kind of a big decision for you. Some of you guys, it could be that you want to reconcile with somebody. The Judgment card doesn't always have to be a reconciliation, but it is like a big decision to kind of relook at something that you thought was probably over with or done with. So that's what I'm kind of getting right here. Clarify this Judgment card. The King of Wands. Some of you guys, it's a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I feel like there's somebody you want to, like there's some type of, what's your person's energy? The Eight of Wands. This person wants to move forward with you, communicate with you. What's the energy governing the reading? What is this? The Four of Cups. Somebody could be acting disinterested or indifferent. Okay. With that being here, I feel like there's a lot of ignoring. Like, I feel like the situation is kind of like something may be being presented to you, Pisces, and I think you're wondering whether or not you want to give this another shot with this Judgment card. Because on your person's side is the Eight of Wands. So I don't know if they've communicated with you yet or not. But I do feel like they want to. Why is that? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think they see that you're not really giving to it, or you haven't been giving to it. This could be them too. Like, I feel like this person may be holding back, but it does feel like, I think you still have emotion. Like, you still have love for this person. I know you, like, that's here. To clarify, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. So for them. So let's see. So it does feel like this energy of them seeing that you're holding back, and it almost feels like, I think you're kind of like standoffish from this. Like, I kind of feel like this person still clings to you. I feel like this person still wants to stand up and fight for this. And with this energy being here, the mutual like reception, it does kind of feel like I don't think you're as open as giving it another look or another go. Like, it kind of feels like you do have emotions, but it's kind of like, you know, I think it's a hard decision. Clarify the Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. This person does feel like, I don't know if you rejected this fucking person, Pisces. You could have rejected them. And I feel like they want to communicate with you. They see that you're holding back and that you're kind of on the fence, but I think you still do have emotion for this person. You're thinking about whether or not you want to give this another chance. Or there's some decision. There's something that's been rejected. So it doesn't even have to be like somebody came back and you got rejected, but there's somebody got rejected. The mutual energy is the Five of Swords. God damn, what is this shit? I feel like, it does feel like the energy is like, and I have the Eight of Cups here. I was about to say walking away. It does feel like there's this mutual energy of like both y'all giving up from the situation, because it does feel like y'all both think it's not really going anywhere, and that it doesn't go anywhere. It may cause way more conflict than anything when you deal with it. I think you're in this energy. This is on the hopes and fears. This is a like legit spread. I do feel like it's like you're trying to like figure out really like if you want to still do this with this person, like if you still want to like have the courage to kind of like relook at this. And with the strength card being here, I think you're kind of like taking control back over this situation as well. What about the person? The Six of Swords. All right, your person was hoping to get to a better spot, but it almost feels like your person's kind of weird because it feels like the energy is the Eight of Wands. They want to communicate, but they're refusing to contact you. They're refusing because this is always my no contact card. So it's like, but they don't want to contact you. They don't want to make, you know what I mean? They don't want to come forward. Advice, the nine. Okay, so in the advice position, you got the Moon card. Like I think there's some underlying stuff that you're kind of questioning and wondering like what's the truth. It almost feels like things are not, like things are really subliminal. It kind of feels like things aren't really being revealed. So you may kind of need to really figure this out before you kind of, you know, deal with this. What's the most likely potential outcome? The Six of Wands. Why the Six of Wands? Because the Two of Swords. Clarify the Six of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Okay. Look at this shit. All right, so you got the Six of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. I do see like you, damn, I kind of see this as a struggle for this being successful, honestly. It feels like it's a lot of work to put into it, and it like feels like a heavy burden. The reason why is because of Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of indecision and somebody not really being straight up. Like it kind of feels like somebody refuses to make decisions, which causes delay and stagnancy. So like getting recognition, making this successful feels like it's a burden. That's what it's saying. It was just what, you know. So what's the problem between these two? The Three of Wands could be distance, and the Hermit. I think the problem is that somebody is just too in recluse. Like somebody's totally withdrawn from it. Somebody expects somebody to do way more than the other person. Like it kind of just feels, I don't, this is, some of you guys have been dealing with a Virgo, but it just feels like this person, a lot of no action, hanging back, being withdrawn, and just expecting things to happen, kind of. But I also feel like it's like also too like it's hard to figure out. So somebody's struggling to figure this out. That's what I'm getting. This is really South Node Sag energy. But anyways, Pisces, that's what I got for y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the single Pisces and see what's going on. All right. Single Pisces, what's going on? Let's do one more shuffle. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus, or you dealt with a Libra or Taurus, or you have Libra or Taurus in your chart, since it's kind of a singles reading. Okay, let's see. The Six of Pentacles is your energy. So I think you're in this energy, single Pisces, like you're looking for connections that aren't one-sided, and you're wanting to find something that's an equal give and take. Why is that? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think for the most part, I don't think there's really any rush for you with this Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like you guys are kind of like on the receiving end of like your fortune changing, or like things kind of turning in a better direction for you. Because I do feel like you probably dealt with a lot of connections that may have felt really like you gave way more to it than the other person. And I think you're looking for reciprocal connections. It does feel like this is about to change for you. Yeah, the energy coming in September is the 6 of Wands. So I do see you getting recognition and attention, and also feeling like successful in the process. Why is the 6 of Wands here? Because the 8 of Cups. So there could have been something that you walked away from finally that was in the past. Could have been, like I said, something that was one-sided. I think that was supposed to happen, honestly. The Wheel of Fortune here kind of feels like it was kind of divine for you to kind of leave something behind so you can find better. What to expect? You have the 10 of Wands. I kind of feel like you may kind of, like I see you getting possibly recognition from people. Some of you guys can meet a Leo, but it does feel like, why the 10 of Wands? You may kind of feel like it will start to become like dealing with new people will feel like a burden. The reason why is because the Ace of Swords. So maybe it kind of feels like also see, I'm getting with this mirroring this 8 of Cups. It kind of feels like, I don't think this is in regards to the new thing. I think there's a past thing that's a burden. Sorry, y'all's reading got cut off. I don't know, somebody's trying to call me, but there may have been something toxic that you dealt with in the past. Pisces, I totally forgot where I was going. What else? Okay. What was I about to say? Damn it. 10 of Wands to clarify it, the Ace of Swords for what to expect. Like, I feel like there was a burdening situation in the past that you felt like you put way more work into the other person. It kind of feels like the universe is steering you away from that into something better. But it does feel like this person is going to want to still talk about whatever happened, which is going to cause a burden. And then the Devil card was at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there was something that kind of made you feel like it was toxic. Let's see, most likely potential outcome. The Devil card just came out again. Clarify it. The Queen of Wands. I see you getting more confident and back into your power after something you may have felt was toxic. The reason why is because of Hermit. I think you've already been doing a lot of work on yourself. Clarify the Hermit. The 4 of Cups, and ignoring this person from the past. But I feel like you're starting to step back into your power and getting over this toxic thing. And the reason why is because of the Hermit and the 4 of Cups. Some of you guys, it's a Virgo. I think you've kind of withdrawn from it for the most part and kind of been working on yourself and ignoring this. And I think you're moving on from it for the most part. I do kind of see you getting attention from people, but for the most part, I see you really stepping back into your power after feeling probably essentially kind of entangled in a mess. What about this new person? Can you tell me? The 9 of Swords. Why the 9 of Swords? Because the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be new, but you may be stressed out and worried about it a little bit, or it may give you anxiety to deal with new people. But I do feel like there is potential new people coming in for you, Pisces. So with that being said, Pisces, I will talk to y'all all in y'all's next video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and be sure to click the bell notification so that way you get notified when I upload your videos. But other than that, bye, Pisces.